Welcome back, everyone, to Power and Revolution 2021 edition of the United States series, and this is episode number 8. Now, to start off, before I get started within the series, I realize it's been a long time since I made a video. Um, I was in the process of looking for a new home, and I actually found one within a few weeks. So the closing is the early part of November. Um, so I'll try to make more videos to try to keep up and keep you guys occupied up until then. Um, there may not be any activity from me between October 25th and first week of November because I'll be staying at an Airbnb and I'm not sure if I want to take my desktop and monitor with me. I may, because they do have Wi-Fi there. But we'll just see what happens. And getting into the series, this is actually my third attempt to make a video. The first time OBS was updating, so it didn't take the video at all. And the second video, it recorded, but you couldn't hear what the people within the game were saying. So I just kind of disregarded that. So getting into the series, I increased some taxes, um, especially the company tax. If you remember, it was at 23%, and I increased it to 30. And I increased a number of different taxes also to deal with the inflation. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase Social Security tax for both employer and employee. As we have to get that inflation down. And so our energy surplus is slowly dwindling down. So I'm gonna have to build a few more nuclear energy plants. I think I'm gonna go with about 8 or 9. Build one right there. There. Let's go for another 3. Actually, you know what? I'll do. Let's go with one more. Right, so that should deal with our energy deficit.
1 week before the beginning of the festival, the hotels are full of bursting.
And then let's not forget that our runner has always publicly supported your policies, and that's good for your image.
Right, so let's take a look at the inflation. And we need to change our interest rate to, let's go with 15. All right, and so so we're gonna start trying to deal with Russia now. So let's give Ukraine an additional 700 million. And then we'll set up a meeting with them.
Our sportsmen are ready. But if I may, a few words of encouragement before the national team's departure would surely galvanize the troops.
Our great director won the prize for Best Foreign Film. It is an important day for our national cinema and our cultural policy.
All right, and one thing I forgot to tell you guys is I had a peace treaty with Total Jihad in Afghanistan because I know I was going to get hit with warmongering, which was going to drop my popularity. So that was one of the reasons for putting a halt to hiring more soldiers and commandos and also producing missiles. So I'm going to increase our missiles to 100,000. Increase commandos to 20,000. And let's increase our career soldiers to like another 30,000.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
All right, and let's take a look at our Secret Service. So we're gonna put these guys in. I'm gonna put them in Ukraine. And we're gonna drop Afghanistan down to 140. Increase Ukraine to 165 agents. So to deal with China, I'm probably going to make deals with these countries here to try to form some type of alliance, and probably going to sit with Taiwan and see if I can build a naval base in this area. and then maybe later on in the air base.
Just a week to go before the opening ceremony. Our athletes are very impatient and are looking forward to the beginning of the competition.
Okay, so it looks like Denmark had an oil spill. We'll give them 10 million to help them deal with it.
We are hearing at this very moment that confrontations are taking place between law enforcement and the foreign community. According to on-site testimonies, a high-speed chase between the police and two young members of the community went awry. The community members hit a police vehicle which had blocked the road at the last moment, and they died on impact.
Alright, so let's deal with this disturbance in Boston. So we're going to bring more police reinforcements. So, police reinforcements isn't going to do anything. I'm going to have to send the military in.
We are awaiting your instructions. The rebels have stopped fighting.
Right, so the military's doing its job there. Alright, so that was a success.
Our soldiers will attack.
We have subdued the rebel movement.
I'd be happy to.
Okay, so let's form an alliance with them. Alright, so let's do a sales contract with them then. So Ukraine produces a lot of potatoes. Let's start off with 388 and we'll do this for 3 years. Alright. So that price was a little too low. So let's try again. I have a 427. We'll do this for 4 years. $452. $483. Let's do 507. All right, so that's done. Now let's try support. Okay, wait. Okay, so that was accepted. Now let's see if we can build a base there. Let's see what else we can do to... Alright, let's see if we can sell them some electric vehicles. No, our production isn't even up to par yet. So, just leave it at that. And we'll come back later on to see if we can build a military base there. So now let's go into housing and let's build 100,000 or rehabilitate 100,000 homes. Alright, so inflation's flattening out. Alright.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
The artist received first prize. All our cultural policy has been indirectly rewarded by this.
Alright, so let's go to research. And just try to bump up our industry. So let's look at unemployment.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
So let's check out our debt. We're borrowing $240 billion. And our budget deficit is 1.2 trillion. Right, so I'm going to increase the tax on large fortunes. All right, that's not going to pass.
This pristine snow is the setting in which these athletes will now shine, whose soul aspires to nothing more than to surpass their individual limits. I wish them good luck in representing their nation with a fair play spirit and in reaching the highest steps of the podium. I declare open the Olympic Winter Games.
We now have an electoral map divided into regions. This could come in very useful if you decide to run in local communication campaigns and pursue a regional development policy. This
So it looks like that war between Ethiopia and Sudan is still ongoing. So Ethiopia has 12,000 troops. And Sudan has 6,000. So let's hire some more medical staff. Investing more money into maternities.
Well, this type of event is absolutely essential for our citizens. Since the dawn of humanity, people have had the need to ease the burdens of everyday life and to be entertained. We should have only art and culture in our city's center, because they serve this goal. It's what makes this city so rich and vibrant.
There's nothing to say. The event was broadcast on the TV channels of the entire world. The biggest international stars were at the event. The public was captivated. For 15 days, we were the center of the world.
All right, so let's take a look at our oil production. So how close are we meeting our demand? All right. So our consumption is 25.53. Production is 16, so we're gonna have to produce a lot more. Already one, so I have 4, can only have 5 in each state. Build the 5th one there. All right, so 1, 2. So I can build 3 more. And let's go to see if there's any oil in Arkansas. It's 1, 2. So let's build let's build 2 more. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Because that's gonna spike my economy when all of these wells are done.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so this is our chance to improve relations with India. Okay, that's going to be enough, and we'll see what happens with our relationship with them. Alright, so they're neutral towards us. So we're going to take that opportunity to set up a meeting. Let's check to see if we have a foreign exchange policy with them. Alright, so that worked. And that should help build up our relation with them.
Our drones are operational and ready to complete exploration and reconnaissance missions against the enemy.
Okay, so I'm going to end this episode, and I will see you soon. I'll try to make a few more videos for the rest of the week, and we'll see what happens with that. So in the meantime, see you soon. Thanks for the support. Please click the like if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you haven't to help with the channel.